In today's video, I'm going to be talking about my WIPs, or works in progress. I'm also going to include some things that I've already made one of, but would really love to make multiples. Each of the projects that I'm going to be showing you all have a video here on YouTube. If you're interested in how I made them and all the supplies, you can go back and watch those. And by the way, if you're new here, this is a Christmas craft channel. So if you're wondering why is there all these Christmas ornaments in May, it's because I try to do them all year long. So let's get started. For the first ornament, I wanted to show you these two Santa ornaments that I've been working on, kind of procrastinating, putting them to the side, because if you are new here, Santa is not one that I usually like to make because he has a face, and faces are kind of hard, so I keep them very simple, very cutesy. And I've started working on them, but as you can see, it just has some, little face color, and that's it. These don't even have anything, no holes are drilled. But I'm planning on making these here just 5 extras, so I'll have 6 Santas in total at my upcoming craft show. And for the Star Santa, I have a little bit more progress on this one. I have 3 done, so 4 in total. For the stars, I have other star ornaments also that I'm completely finished, so I'm in better shape on this guy. If you're also wondering, I have polls on my community page for you to answer if you'd like to tell me which of your favorite crafts that you're seeing today. They're old polls, so you'll probably have to scroll back through, but there's several if you're interested in voting on which one's your favorite. That's actually been super helpful for me to know what ornament to make more of. Surprisingly, Santa is more popular than I thought. I mean, I love Santa, don't get me wrong, he's the big man himself. But snowmen are always so much popular in my booth, or even sometimes gingerbread men. So it's really great to post a poll and see what the community thinks. But yeah, definitely making more of these Santa ornaments. For the next one, I have these really cute gnome doors, fairy doors, hobbit doors, because I'm trying to branch out and make some other things that are not strictly just Christmas. So I have a lot of these already made, but I feel like they're going to be popular. Mushrooms are pretty popular. So I have 6 more that I'm wanting to do. And this is what the finished ornament actually looks like. It's very natural, has a lot of dried items and some other like faux things. Like this is not, of course, a real mushroom. This is not real little berries, but not really Christmassy, but I could totally see it on a Christmas tree. I'm kind of jumping on the mushroom bandwagon here of people liking those. But one reason why I wanted to make this video also is because to see where I'm at and what I have to do. So it's actually a great idea to sit down if you're a crafter or if you just love to do projects, make a list of everything that you have to work on or set it aside in one box so you can see everything. And I'm actually in a lot better shape than I thought, which is a huge relief. I thought I had tons and tons that I wanted to work on, but in reality, I'm in a lot better shape. So one way to kind of get out of that slump of having a lot of works in progress is to kind of do an assembly line, as you can see with these. I painted all of these first with this kind of burgundy brown paint. Then I went through and did all the knobs and the hinges, and you just kind of do an assembly line. I think that makes things go faster when you're crafting, and it's not just sitting around for a really, really long time. Another ornament I'm wanting to make more of is this little camper van, but I've kind of put it off because I need to find a flat wheel because I don't like it being this thick and 3D. This is just a half-round piece of wood that I sanded down. Also, when it hangs, it kind of wants to hang cockeyed to the side because of the weight of the wheel. I have tons of these discs, so no problem there. But I've put this on the back burner because I need to go and find a nice little circle. I'm sure I can find one at Hobby Lobby. I'm not sure how many I'll make. I usually like to stick around 6 to 10 of each of my ornaments. So probably in that ballpark. I want to also do some other colors because I think red and white is like the classic, but I want to do like blue and white, green and white. So how did I even end up, though, in this situation of having so many works in progress? You might have a similar story, and it's called life. So things kind of snuck up on me. My dad had a health emergency. He's a lot better. He then had surgery, though, after he had the health emergency. My mom is now sick with the flu. You know, school, I'm a teacher, and the end of the year is like insane. So lots of things happening. So, of course, family comes first, health comes first, my job, my actual job, you know, that I get paid to do, that comes first. So that's why these projects have been on the back burner. So do not ever feel bad if you have a lot of things that you're waiting to finish. Because that's one thing I've had to learn of just breathe, take it slow. You're not on some, you know, clock of you have to get this done. So I've been putting things a little bit of this to the side. This next one is probably one of my favorites, and I have two different versions. So I'm making a lot of these, and it's this cute little Highland cow. I mean, peekaboo, he has eyes. So stinking cute. And I have them painted gray. Oh my goodness, what is that? Well, I'll have to fix that. That's a nice surprise. But I have them painted gray. I still need to cut out everything, though, pretty much. I have his little nose. Actually, my mom made these, so thank you, Mom, for cutting these out. But I still have to do the nostrils, the hair, the ears, the horns, everything. But I think Highland cows are also super popular, so I'm going to be making, I think, 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, 10, because I have this one done already, so that makes 10. And the second version of this is an actual round ornament. And it's this guy right here. I mean, he's so cute. He's so adorable. I don't have a poll for this one. I should probably do that because they're really, really sweet. But I think people stuck around for the video longer for this one because this was the first one that I made in the video. But I mean, so cute. It's so precious. I love the eyes. I love the hair. Have to do everything for this. But I have the balls with the paint in them already and a little string. So this is just Americana acrylic craft paint inside of a plastic ornament that I got from Hobby Lobby. So that's great because it's shatterproof. Little kids can play with it. Pets can play with it. But I also want to make several of these. I ran out of the brown paint, so I had to buy more of that. But I have several already to go. It looks like I have 6 more to make. I don't know which one's going to be more popular. I think I'll have to put up a poll and see which ones you guys think as well. Now this next ornament is super simple. It's really easy. I could do this so quickly, but I've just been so busy with stuff. And it's these snowflake cutouts. Got these actually at Joann's, but you can buy cutouts like this on lots of places, different craft stores, Amazon. And it's painted, the background's painted with acrylic paint, but also the Posca paint pens are what's the silver and gold on top. So I like combining the two because Posca pens are just easier to use. And I have several more of these that I want to make. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more of these. But I think this one's going to be pretty simple. Not as difficult as some of the others, not as many details. I was not sure of the colors when I first made it, but I actually, you know, it's growing on me. So I think I'm going to keep it the same. I don't usually do gold and silver on the snowflakes. The most popular has been like purple, blue, and pink, like kind of the Frozen theme, the Disney movie Frozen with little girls. But I want to give it a different look. I want to do something different. I was actually doing so well with keeping up on having everything finished. And what I'm going to tell you is so easy to do. I should say, it's easy to say. It's not easy to do. It's so easy to say that, oh, one way that you can, you know, not have all these works in progress is to just do them all at once. Oh, if life was so perfect, which I was actually pretty good at doing that for the first year and a half of my YouTube journey. I would not move on to a new craft until I had multiples made of what I wanted to sell. And then at the end of the video, I would show like, ta-da, here's all my different ornaments that I made. And it was great. It was wonderful for the workflow. I didn't have all this stuff building up around me. But again, that's in the perfect world. I'm working on getting back to that. But if you are somebody who, if you get anxiety or you get worried about having all these things piling up to the side, if I need to finish this, I need to finish this, you know, slow down and just focus on that one thing in front of you. Try to get several done. You know, you don't have to get like 10, 15, 5, 4, 6, some nice manageable number, and then move on to something else. Try not to do too much to your workload and pile up so many different ideas. That's kind of what has been happening to me, as you can see with all these different things. So before I move on to another craft video, I am planning on finishing most of these. I don't think I'm going to finish all of them because you'll be waiting a long time, but I think I'm going to try to finish most of them just for, peace of mind. Now, also with that being said, I don't think I've got a upload schedule really down pat yet. I used to do every Saturday, but I think I'm going to kind of just do it whenever I can. And that's okay too. For anybody else who makes YouTube videos, or if you watch them, just know that sometimes that has to happen. You just have to do what you can and be okay with it. Now, I think this is my last ornament, and then I have another little craft. It's not really an ornament. And this is something else I want to make more of. I haven't made them yet. I have all the clothespins picked out, but I have these cute little vintage clothespin ornaments, the elf, the Santa, and the snowman. I do have a poll on which one is your favorite on my YouTube page. The elf is losing, unfortunately. I like the little elf, but he's not winning. I think the Santa is again. So again, go Santa for winning. But I love these. They're vintage. They just slide on. They take a long time to make because they're all painted by hand. And like I said, I have all of the vintage clothespins picked out. I have so many of these things. So many of these vintage clothespins in a box. I've been slowly going through different ideas, whittling them down, but it's like it just keeps growing. It's a never-ending box. And I think if I remember correctly, I was going to do 3 or 4 of each of them. I was going to make 3 more, totaling 4 each, and we'll just see how it goes. We will just have to see how it goes. By the way, my craft show is coming up in, well, I say coming up, but it's in November. So yeah, it is coming up, but it's still a while away. But we sold so many things that this is why I start really early. We have boxes and boxes that are empty that need to be filled up with product. So this is a good video for me to do to just, figure out what's my priorities, what I really want to finish first, and then what else I want to make. And the last little craft that I have here are these cute flower pots that have a bottle brush tree in them, and I made them basically a mini Christmas tree with these decorations on there. I think they're very, very cute. I also have a snowman version. So sweet, so fun. I have a few more terracotta pots. I'll have to look in my cabinet and see. Not too many. I'm just going to use up what I have. I'm not planning on going out and buying more things. That's another thing I'm trying to do, to not buy too much more, but use up supplies that I already have. So these are just painted with acrylic paint and Posca pens, and I hot glued all these little decorations on them to make them look like miniature ornaments. And of course they sit, and you can have them, in your office, on a window, in a nursing home where people can't have a big tree. So I think they're a really cute, fun craft. I want to make however many terracotta pots that I have. That's how many I'll probably end up making out of these guys. I hope you found this video interesting. I know it's a little different than my other content that I've been making, but it's been a really, well, not a really long time, but it's been a while since I've made a video. So I'm kind of trying to get my feet wet, just ease my way back into making videos because things are starting to calm down, thankfully. But like I said, no real schedule on uploading. I'm just going to try to finish up some of these things in addition to making some new things, but not trying to overdo all of the ideas and making it so hard to finish them. And hopefully you found a few of the things that I said in this video helpful, a few little tips and tricks as how to whittle down your work and not be overwhelmed with a lot of works in progress. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.